In the next 2 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how I trade using volume. I'm also going to show you a stock that is in play right now that you can put on as soon as tomorrow morning. So let's go ahead and take a look. Now, the chart you see here is CBOE, and if you're not familiar, it is the Chicago Board of Options Exchange. If you're an option trader, your trade's likely clear here. And if we look at this chart, this is a weekly chart going back to 2016. Take a look at this. The stock was pretty quiet for pretty much all of 2016. Came to life in 17, ran from $70 to $140, so it doubled, pulled back, and then pushed back to high. So this is a stock that's got pretty good movement. It's a fairly safe company. It's not one that's going to go parabolic or go to zero, but it's got really nice movement. In addition, because it's a relatively safe stock, the options are going to have relatively low implied volatility. In other words, they're going to be cheaper, so you can make more money on them. So let's say this is what you're looking at and you're trying to figure out where to get into this stock. All right, what we'll do is simply draw a profile over this, a fixed range profile, and we'll start right here at the low, go right here to our high, and let's take a look at what we've got here. So this would be our profile. And looking at this, let me zoom in a little further so you can see where our numbers are. Where would your buy points be? What you want to do is look for high volume areas. You know, look for places that histograms very far to the left where institutional buyers have come in previously, shown acceptance, and are likely to step back in. So if I'm at this thing, it goes from 130 to 120 to 115. I'm figuring it's breaking down. Where are my buy points? Two big numbers. One right here at around $105, but it's not a huge pullback. The big one, the sweet spot, the honey hole buy number where I really want to get into this thing is right down here at about $78, $77 per share. So it's a long shot bet, but you're looking at, that's where I want to get in. That's where I'm going to get into an option trade. Well, look what this stock does. Pulls right down all the way from $130 pretty much to the penny there, 78 bucks, went $3 or $4 below it. And now at the time, look, this is an absolute worldwide pandemic. Forgive it that it went a couple of bucks too far and popped right back. So you're in this stock, you're looking for it to go long, you buy it at 78. In a week or two, it's at 88, it's at 90. How high can it go? Where's your next target? Your next target, the one where you're looking to get out, is the next high volume area above that. What do we see on our profile? Right here, around $105 per share. And in fact, that level, the highest volume area is known as the POC, or the point of control. That was down here. The second highest will be right here. So let me draw a line on that chart, and this is what we're looking for, right about here. And let's see how close our CBOE stock got to it. Again, in here from 78, you could have bought a cheap $80 or $90 call option for maybe a buck or so. You're looking for the thing to get right up here to our 105 number. Hits it just about to the penny. You get a nice, what, $28, $30 move. You're talking about 10xing your money on an option likely. You sell here, it starts to pull back. Again, same ping pong play here. If the stock comes down, it hit our sell number, right? It's where sellers are likely to step into the stock. Where would we want to buy it if we want to get into this thing again? Same number, not rocket science, folks. The same one we bought originally, right down here, this red point of control line, right there, again, at about $78 per share. Well, let's take a look and see what this stock does. Boom, right there, almost to the penny at the end of October. The low of this was $77.63. You're trying to buy 78. You get it within 50 cents of the low. The stock's already up $10. And once again, where would your target be if you want to trade this thing to the long side? Same number, $105 per share, right up there. It's at 86 now. You got about a $20 move likely would happen over the next couple of months in CBOE, and you could easily set up an option trade to profit from this. This is what we do every day here at Precision Volume Alerts, and we've been making our members thousands and thousands of dollars doing so. Just this week, we closed out Blink Charging, which we've made several 100% profit on the total trade there. We closed out our IWM position. Those options were up more than threefold from where we bought them just a month ago. We closed out a position in Charles Schwab. That's a boring stock. Not a lot of money to be made there. We made a 250% return on Charles Schwab stock in just at 1 month. Did the same thing with AbbVie. Bought options for $165 a piece, sold them for $442 a piece. Again, about 150 to 200% return on that one. And look at this setup in Visa. We played this stock like an absolute fiddle. Once again, you're looking for the high volume area, that point of control, which I'll go ahead and set up on this chart for you. So you can see it's going to be this red line right here. Look at that, around 180. We bought the stock at 180, 150. Nailed almost to the penny the low of that stock. And in 12 days, went from 180 to 213. Our $400 call options were worth $2,000 a piece for a 5x return in just 12 days. I gave out a trade yesterday, put options that we got into for $155 a piece. They had already doubled 16 hours later, and we just put on another trade today that is up about 15 to 20% in the first session, folks. This is the only way to trade stocks. It's going to get you in, going to get you out at those super precise, low-risk areas where you can buy low, you can sell high, and then model the trades using options. Since we know where the stock's likely to go, how long it's likely to get there, we model those trades to extrapolate the maximum percentage returns. We're making 400% returns on a 17% stock move. We're making 250% returns on a stock to move 15%. Folks, this is a money-making opportunity I don't want you to miss out. If you have not yet learned about Precision Volume Alerts, about this volume profile, how I use it to pick stocks to get these precise entry points, you are doing yourself a huge disservice. Click the link below, watch the video, join my PVA service. I promise it'll be the best money you ever spent.